Back at it again. We got a laid back one today. We got a laid back one. You know, nothing too. Well, it might be a little crazy. All right, we got one with Whoopi Goldberg. You know, from The View. Yeah, that's why I said it's probably gonna get a little crazy. You know, with some of the things that she said. But like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you are new. Please make sure you are still subscribed to the channel. If you were previously, make sure you still are. I've been unsubscribed from certain channels, as well as had my notifications changed. So make sure your notifications are still turned to all as well. All right. And if you would like to help me out further with the YouTube algorithm, do the things that I said earlier, like, share. All right. It's the arrow button down below, and comment. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. That helps out with the YouTube algorithm, as well as watching this video to the very end. Would greatly appreciate it. Let's dive in.
What really is making me, was really starting to freak me out, is the idea that we're not even discussing changing the Constitution to make it say you cannot be in jail and be the president.
Well, that part.
I mean, because my fear.
An amendment would be nice.
I'm a big fan of amendments. Because I feel like unless we start to plug these holes, this is going to keep biting us in the behind. Things don't.
Has me scared. I wonder why it has you scared. Because you and all of these other rich elites who try to grift and sound like you care about the poor guy or whomever, right? You all know the truth. You all know it. I know they all talk in their circles, right? Like I said, the elites, right? A lot of them aren't stupid, okay? As much as we might rag on some of these folks, a lot of them aren't stupid. They know the truth, okay? Now, they may not push that narrative out through mainstream media. They may not push that narrative out on social media, right? Because they want to try to convince people that something else is going on. But the truth is, they're losing. We see it all over the place, and I've called it out. For example, Sound of Freedom. The weird things that have been happening with that movie. Why just that movie? Why just that one? I've been to movies plenty of times. Now, not recently. But nothing has ever happened in the movie theater. The lights didn't go off, or lights didn't stay on. The movie didn't start glitching. They didn't walk in and say, hey, we got to download the movie first. You guys are going to have to wait. Fire alarms weren't pulled. You know, all this weird stuff happening with the movie. Kind of strange, huh? Kind of strange. I'm just saying, you know, I'm no conspiracy theorist. Even though conspiracy theories more recently have been proven correct time and time again. So, you know, we can get on that discussion. But I'll save that one for another day. All right. And also, the truth is, Trump's going to win in 24. They know it. They know it. That's why she came out here and said, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I bet you are. I bet you are. You should be. Because Trump's coming back, and it's going to be like a bull in a china shop, baby. Bull in a china shop, and it's going to be lovely. Chef's kiss, you know? Chef's kiss. Beautiful. What in the world just happened to my... All right, here we go.
Don't seem to make sense to people unless it's somebody they can feel.
She wondered if white people needed to get beaten by the police before anyone would do anything. Oh, my goodness.
They can recognize. But how many times do we need to see white people also get beaten before anybody will do anything? I'm not suggesting that. So don't write us and tell me what a racist I am. I'm just asking, is that what people have to see in order to wake up and realize this affects us all? When did Washington...
Okay, we've been down this road before. There's not very many black folks that are killed by cops. And yeah, the number that are beaten might be higher than killed, but you got to ask yourself, what did they do? And that's the question that's never truly asked. What did the suspect do, or the victim, however you want to phrase that? What did they do wrong in that situation? Nobody's ever asking that question. It's always cop bad, cop did something wrong, blah, 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 cop, 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 cop. It's never, hold on, wait, what did you do wrong? What did the victim or the suspect do wrong in that situation? Did the suspect comply? Did the suspect lay down when the officer told him, hey, just lay down, put your hands behind your back? Did the suspect do that? Or did they fight? Did they kick? Did they scream? Did they push away? Did they run? Did they threaten? Right? Did they brandish any type of weapon of any sort? Did they pose a threat? Nobody's ever asking anybody that question, and people are acting like cops are robots. Now, listen. Of course, there are some bad cops. We all know that. There's bad people in every occupation. Nobody's saying every single cop is 100% perfect. No doctor is 100% perfect, right? There's doctors that have flatlined people, okay? That happens. That happens. But do we just say all doctors are bad? No, of course not. We don't. Same thing with cops. All cops aren't bad. Most cops, 99.9% of them, are good. They're just like you and me. They bleed just like you and I bleed. They want to make it home after a long day of work, just like you and I. So treat them the same way you treat everybody else. Don't say everybody's bad. Now, if there's an instance of a cop doing something terrible, we can address that on a case-by-case basis. But just saying, oh, we need to address all cops. What? Huh? So now you're putting a label on cops. Until you're not even really solving the issue at its core, so these situations are going to continue to happen because you're not really addressing the issue. And I go back to something Larry Elder said. Shout out to Larry Elder. He said something along the lines of, do what you're told, right? And make it back home. That should always be the objective. Make it back home in the same shape that you left it in. And fighting with the cop isn't really going to do that. That's common sense, but I guess common sense is no longer common. Like, if I want to make it back home in the same shape that I left the front door in, if a cop pulls me over, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, here's my license, here's this, whatever you need, hey, my hands are up, no issues, I'm complying, whatever. That's going to get me back home, not fighting. Some people are just so, never mind. I was about to get disrespectful.
Can really get to be a place where stopping.
The View co-host Whoopi Goldberg called House Republicans domestic terrorists for voting against legislation to combat domestic terrorism.
Domestic terrorism is divisive.
I guess when they're part of the problem.
When the domestic terrorists are voting on the bill.
And so there is no way that the Republican Party, especially those in the extreme right wing of the parties, are going to vote for this bill because it exposes the party for what it is, the party of insurrectionists, the party that welcomes white supremacists under its tent. And that is what changed, because everyone is asking what changed.
Who welcomes white supremacists? Because it ain't us. Last time I checked, it's the white liberals that are berating black people. I've never seen Republicans in black people's face, yelling at them, screaming at them for wearing the wrong hat. Never seen Republicans do that. Quite interesting you say that. And another thing that people are disingenuous about is these bills. Like Democrats will label a bill something, Domestic Terrorist Act, right? But then when you actually look inside the bill, when you actually read the fine print, there's a bunch of BS in it. A bunch of baloney. It's labeled this, but then you got, oh yeah, we're giving the Barack Obama Foundation, now this is just an example, I'm just throwing something out there. We're going to give the Barack Obama Foundation $50 billion to build a couple bridges. And you're just like, wait, what the? No, I'm not voting for this. Take this out. I'm not voting for this. But they'll do that and have this label on it. And, oh, look, see, Republicans didn't vote for it. And Republicans need to get better at calling that BS out, man. They have to get better at calling that BS out. For sure.
That's what
ago,
changed.
I thought everybody was against white supremacy. I thought that was what everybody said.
It's
they
hard
were.
to take a
Yeah.
stand against it
If
when
it's
those
you.
are your voters.
But you heard Jim Jordan calling out Antifa. It's a distraction. I mean, I won't read them, but I have a list here
Oh, so you won't call Antifa out? Okay.
of all of the far-right domestic attacks in this country, going back to 1995 with that Timothy McVeigh,
last year.
the Oklahoma, bombing.
Well, it's
them.
It's a shame. It's a shame, but it's on
Read your list.
us to take care of this now. This is on us. It's going to take your votes to decide if those are the people you want representing you.
Yeah.
If they can't know, if they don't know what domestic terrorism is.
Antifa, which you haven't called out. That's exactly what it is. They've been burning cities, looting establishments, throwing bricks through buildings, and you don't call them out? That's not domestic terrorism? Burning down cities? Throwing fire bombs at a police new build. Where was that at? Was that Atlanta or something? Where was that at? That happened not too long ago. Y'all let me know in the comment section. But that's not domestic terrorism? But we're gonna talk about J6. We're gonna talk about that incident. Okay. Right.
Oh, they
If
know.
we know they know, but if they pretend they don't know, you have to make a decision with your voting fingers. Well, also, if you're going to do this, then let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race.
What an idiot.
No, it's not about
maybe
race.
ethnicity.
Well, they
No,
consider
it's
Jews
about
a different race.
But it's not about race. It's not about
Well,
race.
what is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man. That's what it's about.
But it's about white supremacy. It's
Well,
about
but
going
it's not-
after
it's
Jews
not
and
about
ideal race.
It's
and
but these are two
Romas.
white groups of people.
Well, they
How
go
do we-
after black
They
people,
just see
too.
them as white
And they
people.
go
But you're
after
missing the
homosexuals.
point. You're
Yeah.
missing the point.
Yeah.
The minute you turn it into race, it goes down this alley. Let's talk about it for what it is. It's how people treat each other. It's a problem. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, because black, white, Jews, everybody eats each other.
So we say we ban the AR-15. There are
Goldberg also recently suggested throwing gun owners in jail. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me move my big old head out the way so y'all can actually read the screen. All right, there you go. Sorry about that.
more AR-15s are the most popular weapon in this
Well,
country.
you know what,
for
Tara? I'll
ownership.
tell you what happens.
I'm just saying these
I'm
are
going to tell
factors.
you what happens. The same thing that happens that is being threatened to women who decide maybe I need to go talk to somebody about an abortion. Where they say, report them and we'll put them in jail. That's what? To pay that was...
Wow, report him and put him in jail. You know what? Yeah, I'm about to go buy me an AR. You know what? Forget the BS. I'm about to go grab me one, okay? Here's some bonus footage of Whoopi unable to control her farts. Oh, goodness gracious. What? Do I even want to watch this? What? Oh. Goodness gracious. Oh my. That title has to be fake. It has to be fake. There's no way she's on live TV just letting them rip, right? There's no way.
That was gas.
Been reported, but we don't know the specifics. But just real quick, I was. We had a little spill.
Really smart way.
Well, I was going to say.
Oh, excuse me. I think I just blew a little frog out of there. Excuse me.
Yeah, whoa.
Hold on for a minute. Oh my God.
All right.
I feel so much better now.
Shout out to the Daily Caller. What the actual... Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I did say it was going to get a little crazy, huh? Definitely got a little wild there. What in the... I mean, my goodness. My goodness. I mean, I know it's a bodily function, right? We all do it. But just letting them go, just live. You couldn't wait till a commercial break. Like you couldn't wait till the commercial break, right? I mean, goodness gracious. Sheesh, letting out them poisonous gases. Wow. And then just the crazy statements. I mean, my goodness, man. My goodness. I'm happy to see that their narrative is breaking. The messaging isn't quite getting through like it was previously. A lot of people are waking up to the truth. And I think they're panicking. I think they're all panicking, right? You heard her say, hey, I'm scared. And rightfully so. I'm sure a lot of folks are afraid of what's going to come in 2024 when Trump wins. All right. I'm sure they're shaking in their ever-loving boots, shivering, absolutely shivering, because they know that they have failed. They know that they have failed. And I truly don't see a way out for them at this point. I'm sure they're going to try something. They're going to pull something off, right? George Floyd situation, maybe another beer bug. I don't know. They're going to try to pull something. I can almost guarantee that. All right. It's just a matter of, can they actually successfully pull it off? And will we allow them to? I don't think most people are going to allow them to, because their eyes have been open to what's actually happening and what's going on. And a lot of that credit is to all of you, right? Now, people could say, hey, Rich, you're doing a fantastic job spreading the truth. I've seen that comment 1,000 times, and I greatly appreciate all of the continued love and support. I really do. I don't want to sound like, I'm unappreciative, but I'm only one person, right? I'm only one guy. It's you all that helped to spread this message more than me, because you all like the video, you all comment, you all watch it to the end. That tells YouTube to send it out to more people. I can't watch it myself, right? That many times. I can't comment myself that many times. You know what I mean? So it's you guys. You guys do all of that. You guys hit the share button and send it out to folks. I see it. I don't see exactly who shared it. Like, you can't see like individual people, but you can see the methods with which people do share it. I see a lot of you guys text it to people, which is fantastic. That's great. Copy the link, text it to your friends, your co-workers. I mean, I don't want to get anybody fired, okay? Your co-workers might be a little, left-leaning, I don't know, But there are more people out there that agree with us than the media would like us to believe. But, I don't want to get anybody fired. I'm not trying to have anybody lose their income, okay? But I greatly appreciate all of you sharing these videos, liking, commenting, all of that good stuff, watching it to the end, because it helps to spread this message and get rid of this terrible narrative. Because, once again, I feel like the left definitely controls the media, mainstream media. So how do we combat that? Through individual people sharing the opposite message that is the right message. It's you. So thank you. Keep doing your part. Greatly appreciate it. So pat yourselves on the back. Like I said, I always get comments. Great, Rich, you're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the great work. No, y'all keep up the great work. All right? Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.